Agarwood is a name for the most expensive wood in the world. The odor of agarwood is complex and very pleasing. The resinous material of agarwood has been used for many centuries as incense and in traditional medicine. We are now with an expert in the area of agarwood preservation and production. Throughout his 20 years of research, he finds the sustainable production of agarwood in plantation-grown trees. He is also the inventor and the patent owner of the agarwood inducement technique, Mr. P.Wijitphan สวัสดีค่ะคุณหมอ
สวัสดีครับ
ขอเข้าสู่คำถามนะคะ
ครับ
จะถามว่าไม้กฤษณาคืออะไรคะแล้วก็มีคุณค่ายังไงบ้างคะ
ไม้กฤษณาเนี่ยเป็นไม้ชนิดหนึ่งที่ขึ้นอยู่ในที่ร้อนชื้นในแถบเอเชียใต้นะไม่ว่าเป็นแถบอินโดจีนนะครับไม้กฤษณาที่เป็นไม้ที่โตไว
For the questions what agarwood is and how high its value, P.Wijitphan explained that agarwood is the resinous hardwood that sometimes occurs in trees, especially the ones belonging to the Agarwood genus. Agarwood is the fast-growing, large tropical forest tree native to South and Southeast Asia. There are 15 species of the Agarwood genus, and 8 are known to produce the highly sought-after aromatic resin. And of these, Agarwood malacensis, Agarwood sinensis, Agarwood krasna, and Agarwood subintegra are best-known species, and have usually been harvested in Southeast Asia or the Indochina. Agarwood resin can form in the trunk and roots of trees as in response to a mysterious set of factors. But a commonly known formation is the trees occasionally become infected with a parasite mold, a fungus. As a response, the trees produce a very rich, dark, and aromatic resin, high in volatile organic compounds that helps in suppressing or retarding fungal growth within the tree. Agarwood resin can sometimes riddle a tree throughout its hardwood. It is this precious resinous wood that is treasured around the world. Agarwood is valued in many cultures for its unique fragrance and used extensively in traditional and religious ceremonies in the Middle East, in China, and in Japan. In the past, villagers or gatherers collected agarwood by cutting the wild trees in the rainforest or in the mountains. But the indiscriminate cutting of agarwood trees in the hope of finding agarwood resin has resulted in the depletion of wild resource. So while agarwood trees are now protected in most countries, and the harvesting of agarwood is illegal from natural forests.
ว่าตัวคุณหมอและครอบครัวคือคุณพ่อแล้วก็คุณปู่เนี่ยมีความผูกพันกับไม้กฤษณามายาวนานมากเล่าให้ฟังหน่อยได้ไหมคะได้
ครับคือในอดีตเนี่ยฮะคุณปู่เนี่ยเป็นข้าราชการนะฮะเป็นขุนนะที่ดูแล
In fact, the Wijitphan family has experience through the route of trading and agarwood history and products for 3 generations already. His grandfather, who worked in a government service and so had a lot of chances to travel around the country, play an important role in initiating the trading of agarwood from wild trees together with other commodities from the forests back then. Later on, his father continued the trading as a middleman, a wholesaler, with those regular customers. Mostly, they were dealers or traders from the Middle East. They bought agarwood and its related products from the countries in this region and then sold them to the members of the elite and royal families in the Middle Eastern countries. His father had written down all the list of his customers and also the knowledge of natural agarwood. Pheeraphan inherited his father's precious little book with the key names of the Arab traders, the norms of agarwood trading, the markets, and principal knowledge of the resinous wood. Apart from that, Pheeraphan had also taken on many field trips of research and experiment on agarwood formation in a wild forest and deep in the mountains in and around Indochina with his father for nearly a decade. Pheeraphan is then the third generation who, by a strong urge from his late father, has continued his research of agarwood production, firstly in the wild trees and secondly in plantation-grown trees, by merging between local wisdom and the modern science and technology for agarwood production for more than 2 decades. So, after 60 years of his grandfather and his father generations of agarwood trading, plus another 30 years of his own investigation, P.Wijitphan became a rare expert in the area of agarwood sustainable production and its business. Pheeraphan's father forecasted that one day the natural and old-growth Agarwood trees would become rare due to extensive harvesting by collectors of agarwood for the past centuries, and he encouraged his son to systematically and scientifically study on the sustainable production of agarwood. In the year 1983, Pheeraphan commenced his research and experiment on Agarwood plantation. At first, he began by planting the natural Agarwood trees. This involved taking seedlings or young plants from different species of Agarwood, mainly the subintegra, Malacensis, and Krasna species, growing in the wild forest all over Indochina, and then planting these seedlings in a cross-species manner in various plantations in different parts of Thailand.